So after idea camp and reading Dan Rome's blah blah blah, feeling the need for a little more form on our vision, and as he says, 75% of your sensory is visual. So that's why everyone always says, oh, I'm a visual learner, because most everybody is, a huge percentage of it. My problem is I don't know how to share this now. Thinking I probably need to put it in a prezie, or maybe not share it. Maybe enough people will say we don't need it, or maybe I need a stylus or something to write with on the laptop so it's clear. But the napkin version, that probably still has too much detail. Along the bottom there's a timeline, 4 parts in incubator space, the 4 parts that we've been prototyping with, or that we are prototyping with. Incubator space where there's nothing to prove, the app to facilitate and crowdsource curiosities, modeling anywhere, that the narrative works anywhere, and then the launch, global launch. In the middle, then modeling of those things along the bottom, the work we've done with BUBS, 2 circles, if you can see it a little better here. The 2 circles are modeling, one modeling the change in Loveland, because that's where we are, and then modeling in places of poverty to show that this is an anywhere narrative. In Loveland, seeking $20 million, not thinking that's ridiculous, because Gates spends that much on, has spent that much on Colorado for the Race to the Top initiative, and we do believe in the future we'll have that much, either because there's so much, on the left there's a graph, there's so much already in public education money, 1.3 trillion just in public education, or we will be modeling this mesh mentality that Lisa Gansky writes about, and it'll be a new economy because it'll be a shared economy, and so it might not just be money, it'll just be more sharing. In the middle of the 2 circles are 3 elements we think are important to the dominoes falling. One is more resources or money, one is more expertise to make things happen in a more timely fashion, and one is freeing up of people. And then in the more detailed graphs we've got local examples and we've got virtual examples of those 3. The second circle is community as hub, so taking the narrative to places, unlikely places, and places to model the anywhereness. And then the launch is at IDEC 13 in August. So we are using dominoes as a visual of a quiet revolution. The work we've done so far, finding out BU's importance is a conversation with yourself every day. BS is a conversation with your community every week. The collaboratory space models the conversation with others, and the app, conversation with yourself. At BIF we met up with David Wilcox, who's interested in giving us, finding us $1 million if we find a matching $1 million. And we talked about those being one for the BU aspect and one for the BS aspect. And then at Idea Camp met up with Sam Shaltane, and he talked about trying to find us some more money. Okay, so now the 3 elements in between the 2 circles, some virtual people for potential more resources, MacArthur Foundation, William Buffett, Tony Hsieh, Lisa Gansky, Tom Shadyac, Goldie Hawn. For the expertise, Monica Anderson, Sandy Pentland at MIT, Jerry Mikulski, who's done the brain for 15 years, which is a model of our app. And then for freeing people, Bill Mathis, operating manager of the National Ed Policy, Colorado Department of Education, Karen Cater, Nicole Goyle. For the community piece, a friend in Kampala has an orphanage for street children, and a friend I just met, Skip Kuhn, is in Jackson, which is a hub reaching Nashville, Memphis, Little Rock, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, Birmingham, and Atlanta. So we're thinking those will be good models. And then if we not only model at IDEC, but share it out from there, provide resources for people there to carry it on, so that equity, everyone getting a go, is hastened. Local, along the bottom are the local ones for these three elements: the resources, the expertise, and the freeing people up. We've got Pat Stryker, who started the Bohemian Foundation, Robert Rich, who does the tech startups in Boulder, Road Narrows, Carril, and then the city of Loveland, the city, the district, and the community, and in particular the district sabbaticals for teachers wanting to play and diplomas for kids wanting to play. Just some dates on the timeline: 2009, starting the bunch of really cool stuff. 2010, self-directed math. 2011, the lab starts, just learning for passion. 2012 is the BU House, and somewhere in there started getting really involved with the digital media and learning group and connected learning. September of 2012 and October of 2012 attended Buffet and Idea Camp, which were huge. We're thinking November 2012 is the launching of the City as School. 2013, the first of the year, the PBS special comes out. And then the spring of 2013, Lisa Gansky launching Instigators Collective. We've got our TEDx. And then again, August 2013 is IDEC. Would love any suggestions on how to do this better.